Quick, let's continue before Faisal's back. Where'd he go? What? He ain't no man. Right. Ooh, harsh. Faisal, when you watch this video later,
You probably won't have much.
yeah. No, you look like a snitch. Snitchy. Yahia, snitch. Right. Now, next, how to calculate angles between vectors. So, let's start off. Let's say we have two vectors. Here is vector A. Here is vector B. And we want this angle theta between them. And we know vector A and B. So, if we know vector A and B, we could know things like A dot B, A dot A, magnitude of A. We can know that. We know A and B. Any ideas on how I could work out the angle between the vectors?
Your son?
Yeah, what you mean, like maybe I have to add A plus B together?
No, find the magnitude A and B and the result. Like B would be the horizontal of A.
Oh yeah, now that would be possible, but quite messy because it's in 3 dimensions. It's a good idea though.
Well, what could we try to find the angle?
Well, let's just recap the things we could know. Could we know, for example, this?
Yeah.
Yeah. If we know A, could we know this? Could we know this? And what does that last one represent?
B minus 1.
Yeah, which on the diagram represents what?
A.
The length from A to B. So if you think about it, we can know all 3 lengths of this triangle. Cosine rule. So you could say AB squared equals A squared plus B squared minus twice A B cos theta. Now what are we looking for here? We're looking for the cos theta, so that would be AB squared minus A squared minus B squared all over minus 2AB. Now let's clean this up a little bit. This AB is what? B minus A. And do you remember how we can get magnitude squared as a dot? So for example, magnitude of A squared is what? Does anyone remember? We just A dot A. A dot A. So AB squared is B minus A dot B minus A. And A magnitude squared is A dot A. And B magnitude squared, B dot B.
Can we write it as B minus A squared?
Yeah, kinda, but this is better. Okay. So let's expand the top. We get B dot B minus B dot A minus A dot B plus A dot A minus A dot A minus B dot B. Now what cancels here up the top?
A.
That cancels with that. That cancels with that. And these two don't cancel because they're both minus, but they're both the same, aren't they? Yeah, that's it. What is it? One minus 2 A dot B over minus 2 magnitude A magnitude B. So this is A dot B over magnitude A magnitude B. But what is A over its magnitude? What does that make?
1, 0.
The unit vector A.
Why?
I'm not answering that because you need to start paying more attention in class. I've reached a breaking point. So here, this is A over magnitude of A dot B over magnitude of B, and this is the unit vector A and this is the unit vector B. So that's A unit dot B unit. So we finish up with the result cos theta between vector A and B is equal to the unit vector A dot the unit vector B. And this is a reason why unit vectors and dot products are important, because dotting unit vectors can give us the angle between the vectors. So this gives us an important result, which I'll write down in a moment. But you can write the formula like that, or as it is in the formula book, like this.
Is that the proof?
That is the proof of the formula. Vector proofs and trigonometry proofs are on the exam. Will they ask you to do this? It's possible. Any proofs in trigonometry or in vectors can be on the exam, because the syllabus says students need to prove vector identities and trigonometry identities.
They give the proof for...
No, they would usually they give you an identity and ask you to prove it. So they could actually say, prove this. Now, no, give me the verb.
In or out?
Soon
Out.
Yeah.
You wrote this down?
Yeah.
This is still writing a few people. Continue? Yes?
No.
No. Yeah. Continuing.
No.
What do you mean no?
No.
No, please. Okay. Juan, you wrote this down? Yeah. What's that band you have on? Which team?
One is from the SU.
Breakfast college team.
Did they do well?
Oh no.
Did they do well?
Kind of.
Does that mean they lost? Okay. Right, I need to go on from... I'll give you one more sip of coffee and then I'm continuing. Scrolling down. Dun, 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 dun. Example. Here is the vector 2, 1, 2. And here is the vector 1, 2, 3. Let's get the angle between these vectors. So using my rule, what is A dot B here on the top? 2 plus 2 plus 6. And then the magnitude is square root 9. 4 plus 1 plus 4. And this is square root 14? for this one? 1 plus 4 plus 9. Yeah? So then, that's equal to 10 over root 9 root 14. So theta will equal cos inverse of this. Can you tell me what that is, please, in degree mode? What is it, Omar? Thank you. Yeah. Please.
I lost
Magnitude of it. Pythagoras. 414. 149. 414. 149. No?
Oh, okay.
Where is it? I can see Lee was in the sun because there's a white line here from his glasses. Can you see it? Yes. So Lee has tanned slightly. Okay, continue. Yeah. Go on. Your back is to the board. Can you see okay?
No,
You can see, it's okay? Alright. Now, as Faisal noted earlier, what happens when vectors are perpendicular? So for example, let's say A is perpendicular to B. What does that make the angle equal to? 90. And what's cos of this angle then if it's 90? 1. So that means A dot B over magnitude of A, magnitude of B. No, guys, you're making it 0. Cos 90 is 0. Okay, so that means this is equal to 0, which means the top must equal 0. So in other words, if we want to know if they're perpendicular, we can check if their dot is 0. If their dot is 0, they're perpendicular. If it is not 0, they're not.
What's the thing between A and B?
The dot.
Perpendicular.
Oh, perpendicular symbol. So, for example, are these vectors perpendicular? No, because their dot is not 0. But what about these vectors? Let's see. These are perpendicular vectors because when I dot them, I get 4 minus 2 minus 2, which equals 0. So although these are quite difficult to draw in 3 dimensions, I know whatever they are, there'll be 90 degrees between them. Yeah. So this gives us such an easy, quick way to check if vectors are perpendicular, which is a useful thing to know about vectors. Yeah. Yeah. This is a sort of a quick 2-mark question in section A. Are A and B perpendicular? You can check like this. Yeah. Okay, let me give you one to try. Yeah.
What's the difference between A and A in the modulus brackets or the absolute brackets?
Here.
Yeah.
What is this? That's magnitude of A, which is Pythagoras. Yeah. Can I continue? Right, here's an example. A equals 2x3 and B equals 1, 4 minus 1. And I tell you A and B are perpendicular. Find what the x is.
Just scroll up.
Yeah.
Why are the AB like? Why are they not vectors?
They are. My arrows fell off. think they're on the ground somewhere.
And when you divide them by magnitude A and magnitude
Yeah.
B, they turn into units.
Yes, yeah.
So that's a unit.
No. If this fraction is 0, it's only because the top is 0.
Yeah, but then the one below that.
No, but if I say x over y equals 0, that's because x is equal to 0. In other words, Yahya, I don't care about the denominator, because if that's supposed to be 0, it's because the top is 0. Did you get x? Good. 1? Right, so, Fuan, what do you do here? Tell me.
Normal.
Normal.
Like, yeah, multiply the A into C together.
Multiply how? Using what multiply? What's this called? Oh, come on, what's this called?
Multiply. Dot.
Thank you. Dot, so what do you get?
2 plus 4x minus 3 equals 0.
Y equals 0.
Because
No, stop. Louder, I can't hear you. You're saying it fine. You're doing a good job, go ahead.
because it has a 90 degree.
Yeah, true, which is called what?
Perpendicular.
Correct. Yes, correct. Because it's perpendicular, it should equal 0. So this means 4x should equal...
1.
Yeah. So x equals... Yeah. Is that okay? That's okay, yeah. Right, let's have a look at the worksheet here. Now, I'd like you to try tree A as an example. And just to help you out in tree A, what's happening in tree A is you have 3 vectors. One that points to A, one that points to B, and then one that points to C. And these 3 vectors are pointing to make a triangle. And I want these angles here. So, for example, let's call this angle alpha, beta, and gamma. What's cos of alpha equal to? What's the formula for that? That's gamma. What is it? Go ahead, Andrew.
A dot B over
Yeah,
magnitude of A
yeah.
minus B,
Okay, and why did you pick A and B?
because it's in between them.
Yeah, so you're using this one, and you're using this one. Okay, good job, Andrew. You are wrong. But can anybody tell me why Andrew is wrong?
Maybe C.
Oh, should have C in it? You are also wrong. A and C? No.
Oh, yes, C, but not A.
So,
B and C.
C and C minus
C and C minus A. Go back to sleep.
Minus A and C.
No.
A and minus C.
No.
B and minus A.
No, we're getting desperate now. Does anyone want to give me his vector D?
Yes, C.
C and C minus A.
Yeah, C dot C minus A.
Yeah.
C A.
C and C.
Oh, A C. C minus A.
You're half right.
Yeah, and
Yeah. So what vectors do we use? So you should use not A and B. What should you use?
C and
You're saying C and AC.
Yeah.
That is not right. But so far it's the closest. You want to use this vector and that vector to get that angle. And this vector is AB. because it's from A to B. And this vector is AC. So you need to use these two vectors to get this angle.
And not parallel and
No, there's no parallels here. You know there's no parallels because when I want them to be parallel, I do this. Sorry, Andrew, for letting you go through that. But it's a very, very, very common mistake, and nobody gets it because they all think, oh, I want the one for A and B, so I use vector A and vector B. But they're forgetting it's not this angle they're looking for, because what would you use for this angle? You would use A and B, but because it's up here, it's actually AB and AC. You have to use those vectors. Do you understand now? Oh no. Are you sure? Lee, do you understand? Okay. Over here? Right. So, anyways, these three vectors make a triangle with three angles. I want those three angles, please. So you can say this is A, B, and C. So try this one, please.
What we do?
That is ABC. Vector A, vector B,
Yeah.
vector C. I want the three angles in the triangle it makes.
So we use the
Yep. Tired, Yusuf? Sure, I forgot. Today was this morning where you slept at 6. So what was the reason for that? What stuff? Coursework? So you're going to go home and sleep now, isn't it?
No, there's pretty much.
What time? Until 9 o'clock? No, you'll fall asleep during this.
No.
Guaranteed.
Germany and no. Duration stuff.
Germany and
I don't know Germany and who? I think Australia. I think.
okay.
you want to sleep because of it.
Yes.
The bad night.
Yeah, I think so too. Who stays awake to watch Germany versus
Oh,
Australia?
Germany and Chile.
Oh, no, that'll be okay.
Sanchez is in.
Could be okay. Still, I'd rather go to sleep. And then breaking the fast is what? 10 or 11? 10. Alright.
Now it's reducing.
Yep.
Yesterday was the
Today is
Yeah.
Yesterday was the number. It's actually the same as yesterday. You eat at 10.
Yesterday I slept and woke up at 11:30. I passed out in the middle of something. Lee woke me up. It didn't wake me up, but like just slept through the hours where we were supposed to eat.
That would be bad. Okay, continue.
So we find the magnitude for all three. Can we find the magnitude like for A, B, and C?
Now you have to find A, B,
Square
A, C first. Okay. So that is wrong. So the first one, cos alpha, is AB dot AC over this and this.
How do you know how the triangle looks like?
What do you mean? No, it doesn't really matter about what you call A, B, and C. I just want the triangle.
That's mine. I mean, like, you copy it?
Fine, that's fine. Yeah, I just want the triangle. It's fine.
Why did you cancel AC?
I didn't. The pen just went through it. Oh, I did it again. Is it proceeding, Andrew?
What?
You are proceeding through the question, or you're stuck?
No, I got the first angle.
Oh, good job. Good job. What angle did you get?
21.15.
Anyone else get the first angle? Let's check. $21.1. Good job. So you have at least one of the you have the first angle correct. Now you realise that as soon as you get the second angle, you're finished because the triangle should add up to 180. Yeah, so you only have one more to get and then you're finished.
It's one of them 75.
75. No, sorry. Try again. You are not a winner. Try again.
Could you go back to the
The answer, the picture. Yeah, okay. So yeah, for the next one, beta, what would you use? What would you use to get cos beta? Well, you would have to use this one, which is AB, and this one, which is BC. Yeah. You have to use AB and BC.
Can't I just start from the same point? Like BA and then BC?
Yeah, you got the same answer. It actually, for angles between vectors, it doesn't matter because it's an angle. It doesn't matter if you flip the vector around. So. No, I was just talking to Yusuf. About that. A, B, or BA. It doesn't matter which one. You get the same answer. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
But don't you have to, like, if we make it AB, it's going to be B minus A?
Yeah, but the only difference will be a sign.
But the angle will be like this angle. This is
Ah.
AB.
But then the sign won't make
No,
a
no,
difference.
no, no.
Like the head
Yeah.
and the tail.
No, it won't. No, trust me. Look. Look. There's A, there's B, and there's A, and there's C. Okay? So if you use AB and AC, you're going to get this angle. If you use BA, you're going to use this vector.
Yeah.
And if you use CA, you're going to use this vector. But this vector is the same as this vector. And hold on, I'm not finished. I'm not finished. Just wait. And this vector is the same as this vector. So this angle.
Yeah. So it's still different.
Huh?
No?
No, I said
No, no.
look, here.
Yeah, AB and BC. AB and BC.
A, B, and BC are different. Yes.
So like the AB.
Yeah.
That's why 180 is minus the base. If you use AB and BC.
If I use AB, this one,
Yeah.
and BC,
Yeah.
you think that's bad?
Yeah, because the direction is one should be one to six.
Okay, I'm not going to argue. Let me just say it like this. When you use this formula, you can get two answers. So I want the acute answer.
But maybe it's not.
But you're right. In the exam, they will say if they want acute or obtuse. Usually, they, like 99%, want acute. Yeah. Yes.
83 to look. Yeah.
No. But you want me to check?
Yeah.
It's wrong. It's not 83. So far, the only person who's got one of the angles right is Andrew. Congrats to you. I think this might be done in the tutorial on Friday. There was this, and then there was something else.
Yeah.
The coursework, but I thought there was another
No.
question.
There was
Yeah.
the one from last.
There was a question from that, yeah.
Human
Okay.
lambda.
Yeah, okay. And the coursework, which, that's tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah. Tomorrow, that's fine. Yes, that's fine. Ask whatever you want. We'll have a tutorial tomorrow, okay? Is my son asleep? Can we all sneak out? Let's leave from there. It'd be funny. Yeah, let's do that.